Hi, so I'm back in my kitchen. So hi friends, welcome to my channel or back to my channel if you're one of my subscribers, thank you. And if you're not, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. This video is going to be making juice. You can see behind me I have some other jars of things I need to refill, but behind that is my Vitamix, and it helps me make some great homemade juice. So I want to share that with you. Another way that I utilize the free food, I don't buy juice because I get free fruit, so I use the fruit and make my own juices. So I will share that with you. So I am getting down a peach. I thought what I got in the free bag was apples because I just looked in the bag, but actually it's a peach. And I have an orange, and I'm going to take out 2 of these apples, and that's going to be the juice combination for this week. Okay, so here is pull my Vitamix forward, and there we go. And there are my fruit choices for this juice. I'm gonna cut up this, and I'll probably need 1 more jar because I usually get about 1.5 jars out of the Vitamix. So that's what I'm gonna work on. Okay, so I'm gonna cut up these. I'll rinse them off. These aren't even ripe. It's okay because I'm gonna juice it. Sometimes the free produce is not quite right. This is a peach. It should not be this hard. But it's okay. It's going to give the juice a little tanginess. You just cut out the center. Sometimes these are given from people who are growing these in their own garden. A lot of people like to grow their own garden fruits. So those go into the Vitamix. I don't know if you can see. Take the top off of there. Move it out of the way. Let me get the orange. Oop, there's a seed on there. Plus I have carpal tunnel, so it always looks like it's harder to cut things when I do it because it's not very comfortable. So I'm gonna put fruit in here. Compost the unused parts. This is quite challenging for me with hands that are always sore, but I'm going to end up doing something with my hands, so it might as well be something that benefits me. I don't end up throwing it across the room, which it's been known to happen. Sometimes my thumbs decide to let go before I do. Okay, there's the orange. I'm going to cut up an apple. Another apple. And that piece just went on the floor. I'll have to pick that up. I just want to cut that away. Okay, now we're done with the cutting board. And the knife. Okay, now here is all the fruit in the Vitamix, and I'm going to add some water. I had to refill my water filter. It was just about empty, but I keep extra water in the refrigerator for times like that. So this is filtered water. That's what happens when I decide to make the jasmine sun tea on the same day as my juice. I need a little more water. Get a little bit out of the filter. And that is the last of that water until it finishes filtering down. There we go. There we are. Now I add a little bit of, this is whole earth erythritol and monk fruit combination. So it's a sweetener, but no sugar. And I just put a spoonful in there. And then we will put the top on. And okay, now we will blend we have unfiltered juice. We have unfiltered juice. You can see that. And the next step is to filter it out. Okay, now I'm going to filter out all the juice. I have this plastic thing, pitcher, and a strainer. And I will get a jar to put the filtered, all the pulp can go in there and be turned into a sort of like an applesauce, but not apple. And excuse my dirty pans, I haven't cleaned up from my lunch. I just had lunch. So, these out of the way so you can have. Okay, so here goes filtering out the pulp. I'm going to put the pulp in here, and it can be used for like an applesauce, but in this case it's apple, orange, and peach sauce. It'll be good. So, I'm going to turn off my Vitamix and push it back in its place. So I won't be needing that. I will just pour this in and let it drain out. Then I take my spoon and get this out of the way a little bit. And I filter it out like that. A little bit of work to stand here and filter just to get all the liquid out, but it's so worth it. You know, everything's so expensive now. You can make it yourself, you save a ton of money. So I just keep doing that. Okay, and we are just about done with the rest of the juice. This goes over here to be washed. And that is done. We now have a whole pitcher of juice. We're going to put the last of this into the jar. I try not to be wasteful at all. Now this can be washed. And now we will put it in the bottle. And I believe I need a second. Another bottle. Get that out. This is concentrated, so I put about half in this one. And I put about half in this one. And then we add more water. And there is 1 bottle of juice. And 2 bottles of juice. Just imagine the cost of these 2 bottles of juice plus some fruit sauce at the store. And you have saved quite a bit of money. So there we have it. I made 2 bottles of juice, and I used using my free produce. So the peaches and oranges were free, and the apples were purchased with EBT SNAP benefits. So between those 2 things, the only thing that cost me was a little bit of electricity to run the Vitamix and a little work on my part. And I know this isn't for everyone. People who have full-time jobs and children, this is not so easy to do. For me, it's easy. I am disabled. It is limiting for me. I can do many limited things, but the thing is I'm home all day, so I can pace myself and pay attention to what my limits are. I know when I need to sit and rest. I know when I can get up and do things, and I'm able to self-regulate what I do and when I do it. And that allows me to have the ability to do this. So if you're at home and you're retired and you're home all day and you're thinking, how can I save money on my grocery bills or my food costs? And also, what I'm also not doing is using packaging. So I'm reusing these bottles that I've had from previous juice purchases. And I think those 2 bottles I've had for 2 years now that I've been doing my own juice consistently. I just wash them and reuse them, and I don't have packaging. I don't have to throw it away. I have to worry about where to. And when I am done with those bottles, they can be recycled. So I'm helping the environment, and I'm helping myself. And hopefully, by sharing this video, I'm helping someone else also. So again, if you like anything that I'm sharing with you, please like and subscribe. And I hope that you'll continue to follow my channel. I will continue to try to post helpful things. If you have any questions, or if there's anything you think I might be able to share with you, I have lots of things I do every day to save money, to save resources, to utilize the services that are in my county, and I'm very creative. So if there's anything you'd like me to show you, I would be happy to share. So please leave any comments or questions, and I would be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me while I made homemade juice.